Mr. Biden.
Thank you, Mr. President.
We're now on item 52.
Thank you, Mr. President. Colleagues, this is an item we heard in Budget and Finance Committee a couple weeks ago. It's a payout of legal fees to Carol Sobel for a lawsuit over the city's illogical homeless policies here in the city of Los Angeles. It springs from a police action in Venice before I took office. The city's approach to enforcing a ban on vehicular living, which said that you can't live in your vehicles. The court has essentially struck down our ordinance, and city attorney is working on a couple different alternatives for our consideration. But this case really illustrates sort of the profoundly illogical way that we approach homelessness in the city of Los Angeles. There was, in this case, some really bad facts. There was, in this case, an instance where completely compliant with city policy, someone who was living in their vehicle was asked to get out of their vehicle because it wasn't legal to be sleeping in there, and was told that they could sleep instead on the sidewalk. That makes absolutely no sense. There's a different way to do this. When we have the two ordinances that come forward, we will have an option to either try to go to bat the same way we're doing now and effectively try to find another way to tell people they can't live in their vehicles, or we can try to find a way to do something differently. We do the former, we're going to wind up paying Carol Sobel another $1 million or so. What we can do differently is the way they do it in Santa Barbara, where they have a safe parking program. Assemblyman Das Williams, when he was on the city council, put it together, and it actually allows people a safe place to park if they're enrolled in social services and trying to get a place to live. There's actually going to be a forum here in Los Angeles where folks from Santa Barbara are coming down. It's going to be in the middle of September. I'll be sure everybody gets a flyer so you or your staffs can attend. But we need to be doing something differently with homelessness in Los Angeles. We can't keep making these stupid policies and then paying hand over fist to attorneys who rightfully kick our butts in court. So I hope today's payment is a cautionary tale for us, and we'll keep it in mind when we consider the two options the city attorney is bringing forward about how to deal with this issue in the future. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, why don't we, Madam Clerk, prepare to vote on this?
Mr. President, this is settlement in the case entitled Cheyenne Desert Rain versus the City of Los Angeles. The recommendation is to authorize the city attorney to pay a total of $1,100,000 in settlement.
Okay, so on this item, let us open the roll, close the roll, tabulate the vote.
13 ayes.
Mr. City Attorney, could you explain why we did not have to take public comment on this item?
Public comment was taken up in Budget and Finance Committee.
Thank you very much. All right, so Mr. Buscaino, is Joe